Hello. Happy Wednesday. It's another stream day. I'm going to alert the people of Discord. Whoops. And let them know. But yeah, we're going to be working on World 6 today, which is very exciting because we're finally moving on from World 5, which we also did last week, but now it's like even more official. I'm not doing any hub world stuff. It's just strictly World 6, which is very nice. Oops, I don't have the chat open. Hold on. Okay, so I missed a couple of things. Oops, my bad. Oh well. I don't know where the rest of the chat is, but I see people saying hello. Silver JD Jigsaw Detective, welcome. How are you all doing? Yeah, by the way, if you haven't seen on our Discord, I made a little section for Twitch, basically highlighting the alerts that I already did and adding a channel for all the highlights that I make, and I post them there, and archives of the stream, these Banjo-Kazooie return streams. So I have them all there. I'll be posting the archives as I upload them. That's all neat and good. And yeah, I don't really have anything to go over. I am just going to start working on this. This is exactly where we left off last time. I actually didn't even test the level out, which I should have, on my own time. But I did not, so that's too bad. I'm going to be working on the little candy house that's here in the middle, which is the... it's not going to be a witch, but it'll be some kind of bad person's house. This whole thing is loosely based on Hansel and Gretel, I wouldn't call that a nursery rhyme story, but a fairy tale, I guess. So this top portion of the level is very like whimsical and colorful and candy filled, and then the bottom portion is a little more threatening. Which I'm still figuring out what that looks like down there. But basically the top part is all like a ruse for whatever's down there. And that includes this candy house that is supposed to be very welcoming, but it's actually a trap. Zammy Bear, JD Dog, and Chiggy. For a second, I thought you were saying Jigsaw Detective Dog. That I'm realizing Silver JD, Jigsaw Detective. Interesting coincidence. Okay. Nice nicknames. Uh-oh. Question for me, that's never good. What's up? And also, I'll show these off. Zambazy. So I've pronounced it in two different ways. When I first made the username, like over a decade ago, it was Zambizi. That's how I would say it. But because everybody else pronounced it differently, I just adapted what everyone else did. It's a nickname, so it's like, or username, so it really doesn't matter. So before I used to say Zambizi, now I say Zambazy. It's really not important. Oh, look, that's so funny. A little chocolate dog. Okay, yeah, here are just some ideas that I'm thinking of using. I'm not going to use this one. The only reason I grabbed this one is because I like this top part. I might steal that. I'm thinking the place will look like this. I want to make this look a little bit different than my World 2, because my World 2 also has a house in the middle. So I don't want it to replicate that. I want it to be different. This I probably just won't use. I think it'll be this kind of a design with this slanted roof with maybe some of this added on top or in certain areas. And the idea is that you'll be able to walk inside. It'll still be part of the level. It'll just be one room. And there'll be a portion of the floor, I think, where you kind of just step there and you fall through, which makes you fall to the bottom of the bad area. Yeah. So that's another thing I should probably do. Let's hide that. So make a circle. And this is going to have to be a pretty large circle. So I'm going to put it at 12? That might be too little, even. Or maybe not. The other idea of this level is that there's going to be a so the whole area will be circular, and in the center there's a hole, and all the lava or hot liquid soda stuff is going to be moving towards the center, going to this hole and going down. So, yeah. The house is going to look sweet. Yeah, it is. You know, Jexa Deductive, you say yummy. I don't say yummy. This actually, all this candy stuff, it actually kind of makes me feel a little sick. Like, I like a little bit of candy, but too much and I'm done. And it's over. I feel terrible. And I much prefer things like chocolate or just other snacks, not necessarily sugar sweets. Too much is disgusting. Yep. By the way, I mentioned the highlight stuff that I'm doing, and I've uploaded a couple of new ones last night because they take a while to do. They're pretty time consuming if you want to actually get more than one thing from a stream. So I put up stuff from Tony Hawk and the PlayStation Showcase and the Bloodborne stream, including when that gigantic invisible hand came and murdered me. So there's that. You can check that out. That's great. Okay, so let's keep that circle there. I'll use it for later. Let's bring this picture right here. I believe this is a product on Amazon. I think that's where this picture comes from. So if you really like this, I think you could assemble it yourself. Potentially. Bring me that Banjo model. Banjo should be as big as the door, basically. So door would be here. Let's make this go out. Well, actually, let's do this. Let's just bring it out like this. Then from here, we'll do 6. -6? No. 6. No. -6. Is that big enough for the house? Let's do -7. I'd like it to be decently sized. And 7. Not much room to walk around, but just to show that there is some kind of platform. So that's one thing, and highlighting the whole video is fine. Depending on like what kind of channel you want to make. For me, one of the biggest parts of streaming and switching to Twitch specifically is that I want to have kind of like a portfolio of my work. Ultimately, like my life goal is not to be a streamer, it's to do something full-time in the games industry. Used to just say games media, but shoot, it's so hard, man. It's so hard to just nail a job or just get something full-time, because it's just, there's so many of us who want it and just barely any jobs to go around. So now I just say in general the entire industry, and I've been applying to a lot of jobs within the industry with, well, clearly no success yet. I have gotten interviews, but no full-time success. But I use this platform, especially the streaming side of it, to have just a really nice showcase of, hey, look, I can stream, I can be on camera, I can talk, and I've gotten better at it, and I've done it for 4 years, so that means something. Right, so that's why I like to make highlights that are nice and neat and easy to watch, because I don't necessarily care if people watch the full jiggies of time playthrough. Whereas for other people, that actually might be a big thing. Well, truthfully, it is a big thing for me too. I know that's not the purpose of this channel. Make it about that big. Dang, that is gigantic, actually. Right? Because if this was a door... Oh, not really. That's actually not that gigantic. And then the fall-through part will be over here somewhere. Which means the hole will have to be underneath. Okay. Yeah, I could also upload to YouTube. I have all the... Whenever I stream, I also have it record, so I have everything saved. Anything that I've ever streamed so far on Twitch, it's all saved. I have backups of it. And I was wondering if maybe I should, like, try to compile them all into... as much into, like, one video, like 10-hour videos, and then upload them somewhere, just to have them just because it happened. But we'll see. Well, not we'll see. I don't really think I'll do that, but it's there in case I want to. Yeah, I have them all. I got them all. So they disappear after 14 days on Twitch, but I still have them saved. We would miss you stream. I miss streaming too. Depending on what the job is, I could still stream. Some jobs, I don't think that would be possible, but if I can still stream, then I will. Probably not as frequently, but I would. I don't like to talk about, like, hypothetical things like that, because I don't like to. I just don't like to think like that. If it happens, it'll happen. I'll think about it then. Okay, I gotta think about this house here. This whole back part is kind of weird, so I'll have to adjust the house to match that. Okay, first things first, we're going to raise it up just a tad. No. Why isn't this being selected? Am I just... Oh, no, it is. This just needs to be a little bump. Because these will be steps right here, probably. How many rooms? The room will be just one single room. It's going... you don't actually enter this as like a separate area. It'll be there'll be a door here that maybe you can break, or you just can walk in very easily. And it'll have stuff in here, but you really... there'll probably be like some kind of like cool prize here or something that you're supposed to go and grab, and you'll just end up falling right through, and the hole will be underneath. Which is actually why I'd like to push this even further. Farther. I always mix that up. Farther and further. It's very annoying. Farther being... so you can use them... oh shoot, I don't want to say something that's not right. But I believe you can use some of them interchangeably, but when it comes to like actual physical distance, that's farther. Whereas further might maybe... oh gosh, I gotta check this. Didn't I talk to Joseph about this on stream? Okay, so yes, we're gonna detour. You can read with me. So, okay, right here. Although they are often used interchangeably, further and farther don't have the exact same meaning. Basically, farther refers to actual distances between objects, while further refers to figurative distances or something that... exactly. So, like, my brain capacity is so much further than yours. I don't know, something like that. Whereas, like, that paper is a lot farther than that pen. That kind of thing. So I was correct. I'm correct. I'm going to take the credit for that, but I wanted to double check. Because it always trips me up. You want to know another one that I also ran into recently, that I always end up checking and rechecking? Gray versus gray. Let me type it in the chat. Gray versus gray. Which one do you use? They're both the same, but why are they different? I know the answer. I'm just curious if you know the answer. Because I just looked this up. The problem with these lessons is that it slows down progress significantly. So you use gray every time. Why? Why do you use gray? Wait, did I even move this? Man, I'm not paying attention. Alright, that's what I wanted. I wanted to be a little farther out. Okay, yeah, so one is the British spelling and one is American. The American one is the one with A, and the British spelling is the one with E. And that happens quite a few times with other words. Excellent and excellent, or Sorry, not excellent. Cancel. Cancel with one L and cancel with two L's. And honestly, I can't tell you which one's which. One's American, one's British. Yeah. Okay, let's keep doing this. We're going to... Oh, but you know what? Actually, since I'm letting the person go inside, I'll have to do one of these. That's kind of annoying. Actually, no, this is actually a great thing because now the inside can be a simple wall while the outside can be a little more extravagant. There you go. So apparently this should be a little more outward. Outward facing, like that. Which is good. I want it to be a little more fancy. See, then the inside can just be a normal flat wall, which is good. That'll make things a lot easier. Oh, let's not do that yet, because this is messed up. And also, this doesn't have to exist. The inside, whatever. I'll have to change that later. There. I'm not going to touch the outside for now. What if the gross area you could put chocolate, but comes out of worms or things in Clanker's cavern? Interesting. I'm thinking... Boop. I heard a little stream notification. Kango Fango, I thought you were following already. Oh! No, I'm kidding. But I do remember your name. That's why I'm a little confused. Regardless, welcome. I applaud you for following. I do this every Wednesday. Enjoy. Yeah, maybe. I'm thinking because this is so focused on candy, the other might be like vegetables or something. I don't know. But I might let me put a pin in that because I have not decided on what I want that bottom portion to be. Oh, or yeah, the sweet and sour. That might be better. We'll see. Also, I agree, veggies aren't yucky, but you know the stereotypical, not even stereotypical, the common, like children don't like veggies type thing. Okay, yeah. Barf or something. Yeah, I don't want barf down there. That's really gross. Sick. I've never made a roof like this before. Let's see. Maybe I should grab this and I'll try to do the extrude thing this time. So it's like that. So there's a little edge to the roof. And then here And over here, we're going to subdivide. Let's grab that, grab that. Raise it like that. I wonder if that's a little too extra. And I'll make them different heights later. Then I'll also... Oh, okay, I see. I can see how I can do this. So see how there's this little notch here? And then the big ones right there? That's what those big ones are. So I'll have a notch here, but I'll also have one on the other side. And then the roof can meet like they are now. $2,000 follow limit? I didn't even know that existed. Wow. No. I don't want the Great Mighty Pooh. No, thanks. Not this game. I am good. See, I wonder if this is the right way to do this, though. Now the question is, should I have done this on this outer edge or right here? I'm not sure, because I do want the edges of the roof to kind of fall over. And you can't do that if that's right here. Okay, let's go back. Wait a minute. Let's save. And then go back. Because you know this undo button likes to go on the fritz. Gone. Okay. So we can actually do all four. Nope. Definitely no. That seems like I did something wrong. Let's do two at a time. Oh, I'm never gonna make those emojis. Sad truth. Okay, and these will differ from the wall because these are now flat, whereas this is curved or angled. So let me try this. This to this. And subdivide that. Lower that to go here. We'll figure it out. And then there will be an entirely separate wall inside that'll make it flat and have a flat ceiling too. So am I even allowed to have multiple emotes? Because I thought it was only one. Or I could add more, but you have to be like a higher subscriber count or something. The bounce animation when unlocking the eye emote with channel points fits so well. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna have to just believe you on that one. No, 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 no. Something's wrong. Something's definitely wrong. I think what I have to do... Alright, let's remove this for now. Okay, I can remove it later if it's a problem. Grab this, subdivide, and now raise these two so that they're equal to the... Oh. Why is that happening? Delete the face? I don't know about that. Okay, yeah, delete the face only. Okay, and this will be the edge of the roof, so I think that works. I guess that has to be just a tad bit higher then? No. Yes. No. Okay, lots of information. Gonna head off. Bye, Gengo Fango. Thanks for this, the follow. Use channel points. 15 40-second emote. 15 subscribers? Okay, I don't have 15 subscribers, so it's over with. 35 for 4th, 50 for 5th. Yeah, no. Nah. How much for the first emoji slot? Yeah. Oh, yeah, because I was just about to bring up that Jigsaw Detective has a really great emoji that's ready to go and should be in her stream channel thing. So, okay. Yeah. See ya. that hey guys emoji's funny too. I don't know what the origin is for any of these emotes, but a lot of them make me chuckle. It's a really good emote though, the tea sipping one. This one and the Jigsaw Detective version. Oops, forgot to do this again. My only problem here is that if I, for example, take this. Oh, that's not right. I didn't finish that sentence yet. You just gotta hold on. So if I did this, where... Is it hard to see like this? So this right here is a wall. These two. This will be a part of the wall, and this flat plane is part of the roof. Now, if I make this thing that I made here part of the roof too, this will be just a single like flat like sliver of a polygon instead of what I'll have inside, where there's an outer wall and there will be, I haven't made it yet, an inner wall. So the two aren't the same thing, especially because you can't texture both. Does that make sense? I'd have to make this outer edge roof a like a double-sided texture. I don't know if I want that. Or this is a great opportunity to have a very specific outer edge texture, one with like bumps. Actually, this is good. This is a great thing, actually. We're keeping it. It's decided. Why does this always do that? Actually, this is fine. In fact, let's make it go the other way. Actually, I don't like that. Excuse me, The Last of Us? How's that going? Is this your first time playing The Last of Us? See, I think I'm most interested in watching people play games that I haven't played, because then I'm better at actually, because I have such a hard time sitting down and watching someone play for like 2 hours or something, or even 1 hour, or even 30 minutes at times. So for me, it's better when someone's playing something I've already played, because then I don't feel like I have to catch every single thing, because, well, I already played it. And that allows me to actually... that makes me actually want to take a look and participate more, whereas something that's new, I feel like I really have to be there for the whole thing, or I'll miss a key part or something, and then I do, and then I just stop completely, and that whole thing. So how far are you? Dang, The Last of Us. I assume the first one. So good, man. Those are one of the games that I wish I could just pretend I never played, so I could replay it. And I say that about games like the Danganronpa series, Ace Attorney probably. The thing with Ace Attorney is that there's like a lot of filler, I guess. Like with something with Danganronpa, every single case matters. In Ace Attorney, it's usually 2 or 3 of the cases are all together, and the others are kind of like one-offs that sometimes relate, but not as much. Nope. And I'll probably do something like this. Just not yet. Leave it be for now. Maybe I'll throw in like the the ice cream things on top or something. Maybe strawberries up here. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Soba, whatever it was, case. That sounds slightly familiar. I know in the first game there's the one with the samurai. That's the third case. In the second game it's the circus one, and the third one it's the one with the restaurant, which was totally random. And that's my favorite game. The third game is my favorite, and that third case was just so unnecessary, it felt. The one with the clown girl, I think that's in the sixth game. Yeah, so especially with the sixth game, because the sixth game is so... That one, the cases are a lot more together. And then they have that random one back in the US. I think you're right. The third case is the one with... I could have spoiled it big time right there, but I know the ending to that case, and that's what I remember the most. But, it's the one with a family. It involves a family, I think. With the twins, I remember liking that one a lot too. So I guess I have no room to talk. Has there ever been a case where someone didn't die? I think there might have been a case where at first nobody dies and then someone dies during the case. I think that's a thing. Alright, here's your little house thing. Apparently it's not mine anymore. And then the inside, I probably shouldn't have done the roof yet, because I still have to do the whole inside portion. The inside will look like this. I'll go up, and then I'll have a roof up here. What is up with this? Why is everything inverted every time? I have to flip all the normals for some reason. Let's do 2. Anyway, this will be the inside. There will be a door here. You walk in, and then you fall down. Mask de mask, duh, or something. The mask de mask case starts like that. Oh, does it? Oh, okay. Dang, I don't remember anything, because Screaming Zavari sounds familiar, but I don't remember. The cases I remember the most are the ones that I really left an impact on me. So in game 3, it was case 1, 4, and 5. Like, those 3 cases together, I think that's the best the Ace Attorney series has produced. That first case especially, I really, really like. The 4th one is just such an emotional one. And so is the 5th one. First game of Fall... You won your first game of Fall Guys for the evening. How many do you get per evening? I still have only won one time. Congratulations, though. Dang. Yeah, how many wins do you have? Okay, with this done, and I'm not going to do any texture work because it's... like, I don't have the textures ready at all. I probably have to make them myself to fit this theme. And I need to know what kind of material this whole house is made out of. So I can't do that yet. But... oh, you know what I'll probably have? This is just a random thought, so in case I forget, I'm letting you guys know. This will all be liquid around here, but I'll probably have some candy canes or something long on the sides here that you could jump to, climb, and get up onto the roof. And something will be up there. In fact, I'll probably have like a Jinjo up here, so that before you even go inside, you're like, huh, well, I need to get that before I go in. And so you figure out, you climb up the candy cane or whatever. You get up on the roof and you collect it. And since you're up here, you should probably check if there's anything else. And oh yeah, there is something else. There's something right here. It's a Mumbo token. And then you walk here, and there's no tricks up here. You step here and the camera goes up above like it is right now, so that you can see over the edge and that there's like a hole right here, and all the lava is flowing into it and falling down. So you're like, oh, well, I should probably be careful. How about I go inside now? And then you go inside, and then you fall through, and then you're like, well, shoot, I actually fell through. I like that. Don't let me forget it. I might clip myself saying that. Or if someone else clips, that'd be great too, and I could just have that memorialized. Okay, I'm trying to go back through this chat. I really don't remember that case. Oh my gosh, I shouldn't be yawning like that. It's so bad. Yeah, Fall Guys. I haven't played it in a little bit, but yeah, we should absolutely play again. I am currently playing Bloodborne with Joseph. I'm trying to get more done, because I'm probably going to stream that again on Friday. I'm going to try to play a little bit before that, stream on Friday, and then maybe the Friday after is when I would hopefully like to be done with Bloodborne. Because he says it's a long game, about 20 hours. I'm not going to stream all of that. So I just want to have the first part where I started the stream, then somewhere in the middle, and then also the very end. What do we say about lyrics? I don't do that. Not while I'm trying to talk. Marker. Successfully added a stream marker at 0:48:58. Interesting. What does that do? Oh. No, I haven't thought about that since the last time you asked. Oops. Hey, Eggonator, you were supposed to tell me about something. I think this last stream you were trying to tell me something, and I said, well, tell me next stream, because I'm not going to be able to respond much to it. Now I can. I just don't remember what it was about. I mean, I did call you out a little bit. Directly you, yes. Oh yeah, JoJo's a Bizarre Adventure or something, which I haven't seen, so careful on the spoilers. So whatever you have to tell me. Look, when I call people out, it's usually not a bad thing. Usually not. The do's and don'ts. Oh sure, yeah, let me hear them. Let me hear your spoiler-free do's and don'ts. Okay, I want to make sure that this makes it in. I need to read part 6. I don't know what that's about. It's gonna be long. Let me type it up. Okay. All right, this looks like it fits. Like if you fall through, you're gonna land in there. This will, however, need to be a little bit lower, most likely, because with this, all right, let's put this up. Give me the Banjo model. Bring it there. See, that's too low. This should be way higher. Like if you fall in, you'll be okay. Well, let me make it a little lower. Then I'll have the water here. I don't want it so that you can walk, though. That would be bad. Okay, okay. Thank you, Silver JD. That's very helpful. Just want to try to make sure this is in the center somehow. So what I'll do is subdivide this. And bring that out. And then take this. There we go. That should make it in the center. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. And now I can remove this, number 1, and this. Somewhere right here-ish. Basically, there will be nothing here. This will all be the inward moving lava going down. And then let me take that and move it up so that it goes up here. And then I'll start moving it down. Okay, I gotta look at this chat. Ooh, yes, you can. And you can play some custom ones too, which is a thing I still need to do. It's another thing I forgot about. Whoops. Jigsaw Detective, I don't think you have missed any streams. I think you've been very consistent with that. I think. So I'm not always there. As it's been made clear. Ugh. See, isn't that a cool idea? Maybe. We'll see. I'm going to put some kind of texture here now because it's kind of an eyesore. So I'll just grab something random, not official. Sure. That is not a repeating texture. Glad I know that now. So this house will be kind of... I'm going to make it float a little. Or a lot. Burning yourself now. And the T emoji. That's appropriate on multiple levels. Okay. Yeah, I think this is good. And I'm going to make a duplicate, make it go up. I think. Change it all to that water looking texture. And this will have to, it's going to look a little weird, but the textures will have to be their own thing going inward so it all looks like it's moving to the same area, and that'll mess up the texture a little bit, but whatever. It's a giant donut. That's what I thought of too. That's true, Jigsaw Detective. Okay, Egginator. Oh boy. Okay, first thing, there's no such thing as seasons. They're called parts, like JD said. Part 6 would be season 6, like that. Second thing, don't skip a part no matter what. Each parts are connected in some way. Well, I would watch part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5 in order, right? Because I would do it no other way. Third thing, you don't search up a character's name. It could spoil things. Absolutely, 100% agree. I don't. When I watch a show, I don't go on any wikis. I don't go on the Reddit. I don't search the name anywhere. I don't do that. It's only asking for disaster, so I'm with you there. Fourth, you have to be patient, since the first and second part are considered the worst. Oh. Okay, so you're telling me there's a rough start. Okay. Fair enough. I agree with everything. Let's hide this for now. I think I might make this a little lower. I'm gonna take this and make this lower as well. Kind of messing up on this this part here. I think what I need to do is actually raise this up just a little bit. Now bring it down. Wait a minute, but this is gigantic and I can't have that. Nope, go back. Let's save because I'm doing the undo button. Go back down. Okay, I'm scared I'm deleting things. Pumpkin pie with whipped cream. Interesting. I don't see it, but I guess it's there. You guess you're hungry. Well, that makes two of us. I'm really not that hungry, actually. But I like to say I'm hungry, because I usually am. Wait. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is not done? I thought this was from the 90s. Am I thinking of something else? I must be thinking about something else. Wow. How about that? I think that'll have to do. This will have to go. See ya. That really does look like a donut. Another catchphrase. I'm hungry. Yep. Oh, by 9. Hi. Yeah, I kind of already made the foundation of the house, which you can look at here. I don't have any textures for it, so I'm going to leave it be. But this is the general design. I'm going to be putting little stuff at the top and whatever. The entrance, you actually do go inside, and it's not a separate area. It's, well, here it is. It's also a room of trickery. So, enjoy. I'm just figuring out how to go about doing all the rest of the stuff here. Okay, right. I think I have the height situation sorted out, so I'm gonna go ahead and adjust this as needed. I guess I should merge these two. Okay, music. Just going off like this. Now this can mess up the vertex shading. That's more than okay. Because I really didn't do much. I like the way you shape objects in this mod. They are fun, cartoony. They have a fun, cartoony look. Yeah, you know what? I'm liking that this is not turning out to be what's the word? As related to the original Banjo-Kazooie as I once thought. I like that I'm doing something a little more different. I know that's not a common shared belief among everyone, but I like taking these different textures and these different approaches and making something unique out of them. Ironically, not very unique because I pull it from other games, but I do like that it's just a different style. Like this level will feel very different from the one before it, and it won't really feel like it's something out of Banjo-Kazooie. And I think that's fine. I think the point of having different worlds is to give you different experiences and opportunities. So I'm totally cool with this. I know Banjo-Kazooie has more of like a realistic look to it, but I'm okay with this the way it is. Here, this is what I'll do. I'm going to make it go to the face. Oh, I never liked this. Okay, it just needs to be generally to the face. And then from this point on, the rest of the house is going to be situated on, well, this one too. I'll make that too. But the rest of it is going to be kind of floating there. It's supposed to be unrealistic. Binine, what are you working on? Should I be aware of what you're working on? Because I don't remember you doing anything recently. This is going to sound so bad, but the most recent thing I remember you doing is the Animal Crossing thing. Is that right? Also, Binine, when are you going to stream your levels? And what's stopping you from doing that? Okay, good. That makes me feel better. Okay, good. That really makes me feel better. Well, good. I don't like to... Like, if someone's working on something cool, I don't want to... Like, oh, yeah, I barely know about it. Sorry. But if this is the first time I'm hearing about it, then it's good for me. Alright, so these will connect, and this is where the house will start to sit on its own. Let's bring this back up. I am trying to get everyone to stream. I really am. Oh, you should help me with the stay-at-home mod. Ooh, from another N64 game. Is it from Jet Force Gemini? I thought of that in approximately 1.2 seconds, and I don't know. That seemed to make sense to me. I hope I'm right. Because a lot of people like that game. I tried that game maybe 2 years ago. Not a fan. Wasn't interested. Which is too bad. Because again, a lot of people like it. A sequel to the game got announced just this year, and it's the only sequel the game has ever had. Oh, to the Walmart greeter? Okay. The most I've said to a Walmart greeter is hello. Jigsaw detected. Looks like I fell for your trap. But I feel like, Jigsaw, I feel like you have been wanting to do it for a long time. That's just the impression I've gotten. Or was it really because I said... Because if it was because I just told you that you should and then you did it the next week... I'll be very happy. I'll take the credit, but I assume that you wanted to earlier than that. Alright, this texture stuff is messing me up. Aganator, nobody's stopping you. I just remember the controls being so just funky for today's times, and I didn't want to deal with it. I don't really remember. Yeah, something about like saving all the creatures. I don't remember the specifics, but I wasn't really compelled to continue, so I didn't. A game that a sequel for the first time? Oh wow! Please don't do that. Wow, I want to figure this out. What got announced that had a sequel? N64 game. Oh, I already know what it is. It's I'll let you guys decide. I'm gonna give you a hint. Unless there's another game that also got a sequel for the first time. Oh, there you go. Well, that's cool. I'm curious which level you're going to adapt. I basically played that for the first time this year. For that video that I did for Game Explain, because that game is very short. It does not take long to play. The whole point of the game is to replay it multiple times, which I didn't do that much, but got enough to get the general understanding. Good game though. It's very simple, but it works. Mobile games. No, he said N64. You don't have to go that far. Also, I don't. This is no good. Okay, I'm gonna grab that again. Minus those 4. You know what else? This is from Spirit Tracks. Spirit Tracks is a great game. People do not give it enough credit, and I think it's one of my... I have to be careful with what I say, because I don't think it's in the top 5, but I think it's very close. People would not put it in the top 5. They just would refuse to do that. But I think that's... I don't think that's fair. So this level, so I've explained it a few times already, so I'm gonna make it, I'll do the brief version of it. But the level has two parts to it. The top part, which is very whimsical and candy-like and fun, and then the bottom portion, which is going to be the opposite of that. And I haven't figured out the full details on that, but it's like the no good place. Don't go there. And this house, this is based on Hansel and Gretel. So this house is kind of a trap. You walk inside, and this floor here, I'm still figuring out what's the best way to do it, but this floor, you'll step here, and you'll just end up falling through. And you fall into the hole, into the second part of the level. And you'll be able to come back. There's a way to come back. That brings you to the evil part, yeah. Also, that place that I marked the video, I'm really proud of that. I really like that idea. Because when you make these levels, you really need to put yourself in the perspective of the person that's playing. You can't just say, oh, I think this is a good idea, and I'll just do it. I mean, you can do that. Sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't. But you just have to imagine, like, if you were here for the very first time, what would you do? You'd probably try to pick one of the 3 branching paths. And you won't be very successful because you can't go to either. So you're forced to go here. And I like the idea of having a collectible, a necessary collectible up here that forces you to go up on the roof before you even enter, giving you a chance to actually see this hole, because I don't think people will see it beforehand. So it's not a complete surprise, and it feels a little more, you'll feel a little more betrayed when you do fall for that trap. So I'm probably going to just put a collectible here. That's not that important. I'll put like a bookshelf and put it right here so that you're like, okay, let me walk over. Oh, oops. Yeah. Maybe I will put a jiggy there. So you walk in and you're like, well, that's really easy. What's up with that? Oh. That could be fun, making a Sesame Street game. Simple in nature. It's an interesting concept to be the one to teach someone, or to like supplement teaching kids. Like, that's such an important thing to do, and to do it in a game that, I don't know, it just sounds very important. I kind of like the idea of that. Okay, and you can actually, if you hit this part, you'll just slide further in, so that's good. Oh. I did something wrong there. Let's go back to solids. This is kind of messing with me here. There we go. Now I just want to play Zelda. Oh, this is kind of funky. Or I can bring this down a little more, because it looks a little weird to me right now. Something like that. Actually, it looks better without that. This part is just so funky to me. I'll just lower it a tad. Hey, Sesame Street, I'm not sure, but I can assume that there are, you know, adults can also appreciate the humor there, depending on what it is. Okay, actually, I'm going to be right back too, because I gotta go to the bathroom, so let me be right back. Okay, I'm back. And Silver JD's back. Yeah, chair stream. I should do that one of these days. Because why not? Well, there's actually 300 reasons why not. But regardless, could be fun. But probably not. Yeah, this will have to go. That's why I made the water thing, the lava thing early, so that I can... So we can maintain the shape, because this bottom part will not. Oh, I guess I could keep this, maybe? Ah, who cares? Something's not right. Whoa! Okay, I'd rather select it myself. Dang, I missed everything. I missed the chair already. Okay. This is a question for you, JD and Zamba. What character in Danganronpa you think is super underrated? Let me put a pin in that. Let me go through the rest of the chat, then we can talk about that while I work. Chair made great progress. Oh, I'm sure it did. Sometimes the chair does more progress than me on these streams. So I have a list from... Candy. I have a list of stuff that was suggested to me already, so I have a lot of ideas. Not so much for the negative side, but I have a lot here. And we're also considering the idea of it being sweet versus sour. It could be sour down there. And when we're talking about Danganronpa, let's do no spoilers. 0 spoilers. Because I still want Jigsaw Detective to play. An exercise-themed area full of barbells. I think I still want to go with like the food type theme, in that case, for down there. An evil garden full of monsters. A garden might be, maybe? Monster veggies, yeah. And I actually have the veggie enemies from Spiral Mountain that I can make use of. Oh, I feel like I have to now. Now I really feel like I have to use those. It has to be veggie themed because there are veggie enemies. There's no way around it. Tenko? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's hard not to talk about this without going into spoilers. I'm not gonna say any names. I'm just going to say that there are people that... Well, you said underrated. Also, I saw that you're here, Ayub. I haven't heard from you in a long time. I think you were here when I was doing the Assassin's Creed streams. But, yeah. Welcome back. For Danganronpa, I would probably do characters that... unfortunately met their demise early, so I don't want to say any names. Yeah, so that's really all I'm gonna say about that. Why is this crooked? I don't want it to be crooked. By9, since you're here, you want to give me any tips? So like this, I want this to be in a straight line like I have these. All I did was UV unwrap. Is there any way to do that from here? One thing that I learned from the Banjo's Backpack Discord, I think, I can't remember the name, that cow guy or something. You can select multiple here, and then, oh, what button do you press? W, align X, and then it'll align along the X axis. I would always do scale X0 to do that when it's actually just an option. Scale to Y. That's very nice. So actually I could probably just do that now. We'll see how it turns out. Scale to Y. And now do the same thing for these. Align to Y. Yeah. It's pretty good. Actually. Round Glass 1. Oh. Have you chatted in our Discord before? Pickle City and Veggie Shake Lake. Interesting. Can... let me do that marker thing. Reset? Well, but that's not what I want. Because then you get that. Well, actually that works. No, you're right. That does work. I do use that for a lot of buildings and stuff. But I think I have what I want here. Because I'm about to have it line up with all this. Ugh, I'm very inactive in my own Discord. It's very bad, but it is the truth. Actually, I don't think it matters, because this is all the same thing, so even if I did this, it's not going to change. Yep. Okay. Wait, did I end up doing the marker thing? I think I messed it up. Well, I'm glad you're done with school. That's always a positive. Okay, I feel like we're listening to nothing. So I'm gonna switch to whatever this is. Okay, I got the marker thing working now. Still need to play the new Half-Life game. I just don't have a VR set. Okay, I'm gonna do this in a sloppy way, but oh well. Alright, that was pointless. Oh, I didn't even use the whole thing. Interesting. Very interesting. I forgot about that. Alright, I'm not doing a very good job with this UV mapping, but it ultimately doesn't matter that much. Plus, I might change it anyway. Oh, it's be reversed. No, I don't think. Oh, actually, I don't know, because one of the this world is going to make use of the walrus, and I haven't tested it out, so I have to do that first before I actually model it. But I assume I can get the Wuzza the walrus, that Jiggy to work. So Wuzza has to run into something. So that might be this evil version of the house. Wuzza will be the witch or whatever I'm gonna make it that's trying to trap people in the first place. What's great about the walrus transformation here is also that this water will be the Freeze Easy Peak water, which means you can't swim in it. Well, you get hurt when you're in it, but you also can't dive. So there will be portions here where things are lower, and you'll be able to see through them, but you can't go down there, you can't dive. So you will need the walrus transformation to get down there. So I like that. In addition to having a reason to be around with the whole witch thing. Assuming it works. I have not tested it. So if it doesn't work, I'll just have to mix it up. But assuming it does work, I'm happy. I'll just make it all purple. Whoops, you're falling. Alright, I'm pretty happy with this so far. I don't know anything about burning people, but, sure, no, actually not sure. I don't think so. And I don't know if this pink color's staying. It might turn into more of a purple or a red. Because my World 4 has already got that pink theme going. I don't want to do it twice. Or maybe a yellow color-ish? No. I mean, either way, we'll see. Red wouldn't make sense, yeah. That's the thing, the pink is good, but... what would be red sweet-wise? Yeah, I don't know. Authentic, welcome. How are you doing? No word yet. Okay. Gotcha. That's nerve-wracking. I've been there. I hate the waiting progress. It's like every single moment is just so... Precious isn't the right word. It's just you really just can't... You just want to fast forward a couple days into the future because every minute feels like an hour. Well, hang in there. You'll hear back. If you want to explain to the chat what's up, I won't take that from you. You could do that. What's my favorite 2D Mario game? Probably World. Super Mario World. Probably. That's a good question. I never really figured out a solid answer for that. Isn't that exciting? Interviewing at Rare? What? That's so incredible. I love that so much. So I was curious, Authentic, are you... Because I believe one of the issues that you had last time was location? I mean, I don't want to, like... I don't know how much you want to discuss on a stream. So I won't go into that, but... I have a follow-up question based on that. Okay, right, so you are from the US. I find that so interesting that... And that says a lot about you as a candidate, that someone from the US who would have to move across the world to be a part of this, and they've been willing to work with you on that, because that's such a detractor from, as a candidate for a lot of people who are hiring. I just find that so fascinating. I love that. I love that that's the story. That's so awesome. Yeah, you couldn't believe it back then, but now you're just like, come on, let's get it together here. Oof. See, that's why I'm a little worried about doing these streams, because this isn't hacking, but it's in a similar community, right? That's why I have stopped, and I stopped a while ago, stopped showing things like me testing it in game. So no emulators, no showing that off anymore. I'm done with that. Just for any potential future anything, job opportunities, I would really be upset if the fact that I worked on stuff like this was a determining factor as to why I didn't get a job. That would be heartbreaking for me, so I have stopped doing that. So I totally understand where you're coming from. Well, not totally, because again, this isn't This right here is not hacking. This is world modeling. It's fine. I think. Some of the other stuff is a little more... It's a little more tricky. This will all be retextured anyway, so calm down if you see something that's off. Nope, that's not what I want. So I think for this, I don't have to really worry. I just need to make it big enough so that I can make an outer wall. Oh, that's kind of absolutely massive. So I'll have little things around here, but not that big. I'll just have to make this portion bigger. So I'll do this. I'll make it this big. Well, that's yeah, a lot of... I don't know how often it happens now, but in the past, a lot of times, people who would hack and modify games ended up being brought onto that studio or team because they knew that game or series or whatever so well. They had the... They actually have worked on it in one way to... I don't know, they have much more... They're a lot more familiar with it than someone who hasn't. So it's... Especially if you have produced cool and creative things. Right, yeah. Mm-hmm. Also, not a cloud world. This is a, like a sweets and candy world. Oh! I hope I'm pronouncing it right. A Yubufa. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Enjoy the streams. Eggonator, thank you. That's exactly right. And authentic. This is quite the day. When you get followed by authentic, you know things are authentic. Oh, jeez. I'm done. I won't do that again. So this area here, this is all flat platform. If you fall off, you can, I think, you can get back on pretty easily here. The platform, or the land area that I'll make here, and that I make here, and will probably connect around, that will be higher up, so that you can't just jump from the water up there. The reason for that is that there will be a... I think this is what the pipes in Clanker's Cavern. There will be a switch down below that you hit, and it'll raise the pipe, or whatever I make it, here. So then you have access once you go down there. You have to go down there. The reason for that is because I want to force people to go here first. I need you to do the trap first. That's the point of the level. Then you can hit the switch, making this all available to you. So that's the idea. I believe these are the same height. That's how I had it originally. Let me save. And undo. It's not. That's not good. Oh, absolutely. Please hijack. Yo. Oh, that looks so cool. Oh, this is the first level. Okay. I see. Interesting. That is such a smart idea. Using the landscape. Oh man, I need to steal that from you. I have to steal that from you. I'm sorry. That will be stolen. I'm using this in my hack. Not this exact jiggy thing, but using the landscape from a certain perspective to reveal something, a code, a number, whatever. This is like the Witness. The Witness does this all the time, and it's really, really cool. Is there more? No. Okay. It's awesome. Snorlax is in there. All right. Okay. Thank you. That's when I'm playing Jiggies of Time. That's all I'm thinking is, oh, I need to do that. Because it's true. I do need to do that. Because there's some really great stuff in there. Not a big fan of how stretched out some of these will be, but then again, this is going to be under the water and all that, so I don't think it's that big of a deal. Also, like I said before, I'm getting hungry, so don't expect this stream to go on forever. AKA, I will probably be ending it soon-ish. Save before disaster. Let me do it again. Ah, thank you. I'm not sure what that's about. Because I think Bind9, I've seen you around before you were helping Mark, maybe? Oh, maybe that's all made up. I don't know. That is so gigantic. Well, actually, we could just cut those parts off, and I don't need that. This is such a big world. I don't know if that's good or bad. 1,000 faces? Dang, maybe I should... I was gonna have this all in the same world down here too, but that might be way too big. I might have to make it a separate area, which I didn't want to do. But you know what? I kind of want to now. Because then I can change the music with ease. And then I can do more up here. And then, because I wanted you to be able to fly when you're down here, but I didn't want you to be able to exit and leave. So... Well, because I didn't want you to be able to fly around in here. So that might actually help. I might actually be able to let you fly up through here, and then when you exit, you'll just like appear here or something. Make it look like it's on the underside and gravity has reversed. I kind of could. Maybe. I don't know if that fits with everything I want to do. I was just going to make like a waterfall type circle thing. Yeah, I would have made invisible walls here for the flying thing, but then it would seem kind of stupid if you can't leave. I might have to make it a separate area. Didn't want to, but I think that's for the best. Also, this is such a gigantic area. But I think that's okay. I think. Okay, save. Check how long I've been streaming. Almost 2 hours. That means I'm going to stop soon. Okay, this will still work because I still want all the textures to move inward. So that's fine. And on the outer edges, I'm going to have like a wall, and then lava stuff flowing down from there. And it'll be different heights here, and then I wanted to do like a volcano in the background. That you don't go to, is just in the distance, and it'll be low poly and all that. Oh my gosh, stop yawning. It's not, you shouldn't be that tired. There's no reason for it. The music sounds like I'm in a hurry to finish the stream. A little bit, yeah. A little bit. I kind of like the idea of a second area, because this will look, I'll make it look all creepy looking down here. Chocolate fondue fountain, I think I said that right. I'm not really familiar with those, so I don't know, I'm not sure. I don't know, but I like what I'm doing here. I like this so far. I'm not going to touch the outer edges for now because I want to do the platform stuff here first. This area. Yeah, I want that taken care of, and then if I need to, I can shrink this. So, yeah, just not going to touch it for now. And I think I don't want to touch anything else either. I'm just trying to think of something else I could do in the next 3 minutes before I wrap this up. I guess I could do this. Maybe just shrink it a tiny bit. Yeah. And then right here will be... let's just do it now. Doesn't really matter how big it is. That's fine. Somewhere here, like that. Let me see if I have any kind of weird, creepy looking... Not creepy, but like... Well, I can't really make the texture work yet because I don't know what's going to be down there exactly. So, let me just grab something to put there. I talked about this earlier. Maybe I could use something from here really quick. Just as an example. We're almost at the final lap. The song's called Shadow Run. Lost Child. I don't know what that is. Ah, yes, Authentic. Please let us know. I really hope you get it. Not to put your hopes up too much, because you still have to have a sense of, like, just in case things don't work out. But I really hope you get it. I really hope you get it. That'd be so incredible. Let's just take this. This is not meant to be a texture, but I'm going to use it temporarily. That's not even 64 by 64, so I'm not going to take it. Even though I'm not going to use it. Right there. This. Whatever this is, I'm taking it. I love that I have to do this now because there's so many levels. Nope. Bitmap? No. Oh. Didn't even consider this yet. Yeah. Okay, well, you get the idea. It'll be, like, foggy and it'll be moving, too. Tacos provided by me. Actually, that would be fantastic, but I don't know how to distribute the tacos. That's the main thing here. Otherwise, I would totally do it. I actually might have done it, for real. Everyone come prepared to the stream with tacos. I am not aware of that. I only know if tacos is the, Well, I don't know. I don't know what they look like in other parts of the world. Okay, I need to stop streaming before I'm given even more responsibilities. Thank you for watching. I'm going to return for more Bloodborne on Friday. I think that is probably what's going to happen. And then Monday, more Jickeys of Time. And then Wednesday, this again. And then maybe a random stream somewhere in between, like I did Death Squared. That was fun. That was good stuff. But until then, till Friday, thank you for watching. See you then. Have a great rest of your day.